Hey there, welcome to Saturday night. This is Cryptids and Conspiracies. Tonight we're going to talk about a little, like, tiny statue that's outside of the Denver International Airport, which is in itself a stream-worthy thing. But we're going to focus on the big blue guy, the Blucifer, the gigantic horse statue that's right outside Denver International Airport. And, is it satanic or not? We're going to have a discussion about that tonight. Starting with this gentleman right here.
Sir, nobody worries about upsetting a droid.
It's because a droid don't pull people's arms out of their sockets when they lose. Wookiees are known to do that.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Bunny, you're muted.
The show.
You're muted, Bunny.
I'm not muted.
Now
I'm
you
not
are.
muted. I'm not muted. No.
All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Well, it drags a little. It drags a little.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me bring,
If it's no
bring this
Scottish,
guy
it's
on
crap.
right quick.
Hello.
Welcome to
How's
the show.
everyone?
Hey,
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
All righty here. All righty here. Hey. Welcome to the show, Mr. Abby.
Abby someone. Abby someone. Abby who? Abby normal.
Bubbaloo?
Welcome to the show, Abby. All right. Okay.
Bubbaloo.
All right. Before this show, is anybody else familiar with Blucifer? Anyone? Anyone?
I watched the 5-minute video. Oh no, I watched a couple of videos actually, and
Okay.
I was like, yeah, why? What the hell?
Yeah.
Someone likes horses.
That's what.
Well, yes, I like horses as well, but
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but
why
the
a big
32
blue
Not
thing
Blue
with
ones with red eyes. Well, come on.
Yeah. Well,
But I
32
could at
foot
least-
tall, 9,000-pound ones. I mean, that might be a little extreme. Might be a little extreme.
I've played like a bunch of the Dynasty Warriors games over the years, and in that there's a legendary horse that's called Red Hair. It's like red.
Mm-hmm.
Why not that one? I mean, that was cool, but this blue thing. The minute I saw it, I'm thinking, okay.
32 feet
I'm
tall.
thinking, which horseman of the apocalypse does that belong to?
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
It belongs.
Exactly.
That horse belongs to the park whore.
Yeah. There you go.
Of course it
Yeah.
does.
It's supposed to welcome people to Denver, and
Yeah.
or welcome people to the airport or whatever.
Because when I think welcoming,
Welcome to hell.
I think demonic horses when I think welcoming. Yes. Yes.
I mean, look at it. It just looks cute and cuddly. Welcome.
Really?
Yeah, the,
Really?
the blazing eyes, you know.
If you're Beelzebub, it looks cuddly. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Well, so here's an eye view of this thing. Right
New
quick.
World Order Airport. You see such a lovely, artistic creation. Right? There's no Satanists running the world, is there? There's no Satanist positions of power in government, even locally. It's not at all satanic, right? It's perfectly normal, guys. What's wrong with you? Alright. Yeah, man, it feels like I'm being chased by this guy. Get out of here! It's right behind me, man. Lucifer! He's coming to get me! Ah!
That guy was a complete fool.
Oh man. But
Man.
I mean, that's pretty much how everybody feels when they see this. They're like, "Why?"
And the worst thing about it is, I saw it and I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen that before. It's in our intro.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
I knew I'd seen it somewhere. It
It
is. Oh
is,
my
yeah.
goodness.
yeah, yeah.
It's been there a while, Cruel. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, I had smoke coming out of his nostrils. See, yeah,
Yeah.
So,
but
yeah.
not
I
to,
realize the horse is blue,
Mhm.
and it's a
Yeah.
blue state.
And it's
Coincidence?
got red eyes.
And it's got red eyes.
And
There you
apparently those lights in its eyes are lit all day, all night. It's 24 hours.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's like LEDs or something. Yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
LED
Yeah.
lights. So
yeah. They're like white then during the day, and then they go red at night. So
yeah. White during the day, red
but
at night.
anyway, so well, I asked the Wookiee to put together a slideshow. Apologies in advance, but it's
Oh,
it's
no.
going to be Wookiee level.
Oh,
But anyway,
no.
so
We can,
well,
we can do a
I
show on Wookiee
understand the
slideshow.
true, there you go. But to understand the true wackiness of the setting here, okay,
Denver
we have
International
to kind of
Airport.
understand Denver International Airport. So I asked them to put together this, and this is a piece of art that's located.
Oh yeah.
In the
There you go.
airport.
There you go. Yeah, in the airport.
This is one of the tamer ones.
Mhm.
Tamer
Yeah.
ones.
Tamer
Okay.
ones, yes.
Yeah, what's
The
that
tamer
lying
piece.
down on its side, down at the bottom there?
Oh, that's our lovely friend, the Overlord, that had an
Oh.
AK-47 and a sword.
It's the dead Sergeant Pepper.
He's the dead,
Oh,
the dead Sergeant Pepper.
Okay. Okay. I got it.
Let's go to the next side, shall we?
Sure.
There we go. There he is, right there. That's
Very
our
There
friend.
he
inspiring.
is.
There he goes.
There he
Yes,
is.
inspiring,
And he's stabbing a dove to death.
nauseating. Yes,
Yes.
he's killing the doves.
He doesn't like peace. Doesn't like peace.
Uh-huh.
No.
No.
Probably
No,
not.
he
Or he's
likes
looking
those-
for dinner.
He
Looking for
wants
dinner,
his
maybe?
dove-flavored McNuggets.
Welcome to Denver. Welcome
Yes.
to Denver, everybody.
Welcome to Denver International Airport, and
Yeah.
and interstellar space hub for lizard people, greys, conspiracy
Uh-huh.
theorists, and all of
Yeah.
the like.
All basically all funded by a organization that doesn't exist on paper anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So in this
Allegedly,
picture-
allegedly it doesn't exist, but we all know it
Allegedly.
exists because
yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly. So in this mural,
Mhm.
at the bottom right hand, just on
Yeah.
the other side of that railing right there, this is the
Mhm,
next
mhm.
slide. So basically what this is a letter from somebody, allegedly, at a German concentration camp in the 1940s.
oh,
That's a letter that the artist put in there, or a
Mhm.
note or something that was found from this person who's a child or something like that. I don't know. And apparently they might have been a survivor. I don't know. But yeah, they put that in there to give like extra depressive, effect apparently.
Well,
So,
I let me read it right quick. Let me read
yes.
it. Yeah.
Right
So,
ahead.
these two.
Go ahead.
There we go.
I
ahead.
was a little child who longed for other worlds, but I am no more a child, for I have known fear. I have learned to hate. How tragic then is youth, which lives with enemies with gallows ropes. Yet I still believe I only sleep today, that I'll wake up a child again and start to laugh and play. Welcome to Denver, everybody.
Yes.
That sounds like the kind of shit you'd see in Mordor or something.
Yeah. Mordor.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. So let's move on to the next one here.
yeah.
This is a big one, big shot anyway, of
Right.
these two pieces. Now they seem to be a little bit more tame
Yeah.
Until
Until
Oh,
until
right.
until you look closer.
yeah, pretty much you start
I
looking
have a bad feeling about this then.
like on the left.
nuclear bomb in the background. That's always nice. Nice for heating.
Fire,
Nice for heating,
yes, burning. Yeah.
Yep.
Agony.
Yep.
Suffering.
Mm-hmm.
But
welcome to Denver.
Welcome to Denver. Yay!
Look at that! Look at that! Right in the
It's like that one.
Right in the middle there. There's a door. Let's get the hell out of here.
Exactly. That's your emergency exit. To get
But where does the door go?
Well, it says.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but look at the red lettering on it. That's it's basically exit sign over it, and then it says no exit on the door, or no exit for you,
trapped.
basically. So
it's Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never leave.
I mean, look at the tiles, though. I mean, that is the weirdest tile I've ever seen.
Crazy shit.
That's just
it's
freaky.
Hey, Abby, doesn't this remind you of that episode of South Park?
This whole place is just off.
with the forest friends?
Yeah.
They're all like sweet and cuddly and all that shit, and Bambi and Thumper and the whole 9 yards, and they turn out to be some kind of freaking Satan demons.
Freaking Satan and cannibals.
Naturally.
All right.
The vibe I
Speaking
get
of
from
Satan
this
and cannibals, moving on.
Yes. Moving on.
Moving on.
Now this one's a little bit more benign. This is kind of more or less like the history of Denver or Colorado, kind of like mining and immigrants and things. So this is kind of a tamer one, kind of paying homage to people who came before, type of deal for the state. And then they have this mural there of America there. And then we have this, like an airplane with one wing. What the fuck? What the hell is this? Exactly. When I saw this, I'm going, dude.
A spaceship up there.
Artist, I don't know. This artist must have had one bad LSD trip because
I was
holy
waiting
shit.
to say.
Holy shit.
He's flying high in something.
They got freaking something shooting lasers out of the mountain. Then there's a big fire. Lasers shooting at the planes. Planes with
there's also a hand. There's also a hand coming out of the mountain there.
Yes, there's a hand.
Right.
What the hell?
What is this?
I don't know, but this is nuts.
Yeah. Welcome to Denver.
Exactly.
Denver.
Don't eat the red acid.
Yes.
Don't eat the red acid.
Don't eat the red acid. And here's this one again. I guess I put it on twice, but that's the one where you have the bad guy and the kids have killed him, and they've all come together the same kumbaya, and it's a small world at Disneyland.
Over his corpse. Over his corpse.
Over his
the guy holding the sword that's all bent.
Okay, moving on. What's next? What's next?
All right, there's another more, down to earth type of thing for building and
Except
stuff
there
like
is
that.
no white people. Is there any white people in that thing?
I have no idea. Maybe maybe they put it up for Black History Month. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But there were black cowboys. There were.
Yeah, there were Buffalo
there was
soldiers that moved west.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yep. They're doing construction work and stuff, and So and then here we have the gargoyle, the famous gargoyle in a suitcase, if you could see, hanging up on a wall there. Now this thing garnered so much interest that somebody. What's that?
That's a safe space.
Yes, it's safe space.
Yeah. Because the first thing you're going to put into an international airport are gargoyles. Yeah. Because that's what you want in your airport.
Gargoyle?
Gargoyles. Yeah.
Gargoyle?
There you go. Not parkour. Gargoyles.
No, not parkours.
Parkour gargoyles.
Oh.
They could exist.
Yes, they could exist.
I'm sure.
And they travel in Samsonites.
Yeah, there you go. Because they don't want to get
it's
thrown
a traveling
like
parkour.
gorillas.
They're traveling parkour gargoyles.
Gargoyles.
There you go. All right.
So a little bit of interesting items about this. This garnered so much interest there that somebody decided they would put in an interactive animatronic version of this down on the floor, because this is up on the wall and in the ceiling. So down in the main terminal area. So they got this thing on a pedestal, and it's like motion sensor stuff like that. It's like like being a fucking Disneyland or some shit in the haunted house, haunted mansion ride.
Right.
So All right,
All
let's
right.
go to the next
Motion
one here.
What's next?
Here's the infamous plaque. This is a close-up shot of it with the good old Masonic symbol.
Right.
Oh, yes, yes.
Dedicated in March 19th of 1994.
The New World Airport Commission.
Yes.
Which doesn't
New World.
which doesn't exist.
New World Airport
doesn't
Commission.
Exist. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Which doesn't exist. No.
It doesn't.
No,
exist.
it doesn't.
And here's
They
here's
just
a full
carved
shot.
it into the stone. It doesn't exist.
So here's a full shot. So underneath there is a large metal container that's hermetically sealed. It's a time capsule that has all kinds of goofy shit from, that time period from Denver. So, including a pair of smelly sneakers.
How much you want to bet they
governor
put how much you want to bet in '94 they have a Pearl Jam CD in there? How much you want to bet? Anyone?
That would be cool.
Yeah? Okay.
Pearl Jam was Seattle.
Well, that's true.
I bet you they got one of John Elway's used game shirts.
Oh, there you go. That would work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
just in case they want to
allegedly
clone another Elway.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Allegedly, there is a pair of sneakers that was worn by the mayor of Denver. Is in there. So
Yeah,
you're
fuck him.
gonna open that bad boy up, and you're gonna have some really good freaking toe jam smell coming out of that box.
There you go. Moving on. Moving on.
It's next.
Here we go. See how?
Oh, boy.
Now, look at this shit. Look how
Holy
big
baby.
these damn. This is nuts. But look at the one on the left and the right. Now,
Holy crap.
okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of crazy shit going on. Now look at the one in the center.
Those are huge too.
Now
they're
huge. They are. Well, look at the one in the center. So you see the two kids that are kind of in the center, the one in the blue light and the one in the yellow light. If you look at the one in the blue light,
Yeah.
they better be like Collie or somebody because they got 4 fucking arms. It's like what?
Oh wow. Okay.
What is it, Shiva?
What in
I know.
the world?
I couldn't figure that shit out. Right. I was like looking at that going, wait, what the hell's wrong with this? Oh shit, it's got 4 arms.
Welcome to Denver, everybody.
I know, right? I even zoomed in. No, it's got 4 arms. This kid.
All right.
Yeah.
And those aren't really
crazy
doves
weird.
up there.
Yeah, no.
Once again,
Yeah.
I don't see any white people.
Yeah. Oh, white people? No, they didn't
That
build
does
anything.
have 4 arms.
It does. It
That's
does,
weird.
man.
This
It's
is-
crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy.
All right,
Okay, here's the
moving
final.
on. Moving on.
Here's the final one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Blucifer.
32
All right.
feet of 32 feet right there. 32 feet high.
9,000 pounds. Yep.
Yes,
There you go.
fiberglass, steel, and all kinds of shit. So, oh yeah,
All right.
fun times.
Yep.
Well, all right. So we're back at Blucifer. All right. So let me go and play this first clip. This is when
Okay.
it was basically when it was commissioned and everything. So here you go.
People say that the blue horse isn't the type of image that you want in your head as you're about to board a plane. A lady's daughter even asked her if that was the devil's horse. And as a Denver 7 news anchor said, nothing says welcome to Denver like staring down the face of a demon horse. So this video was made to tell the story of a misunderstood piece of art and the untimely death of its creator. And my goal with this information is to be as respectful as possible. The sculpture was the work of a very talented artist, and he has a family and a lot of friends that love him. And I'm not here to talk about any conspiracy theories regarding the horse or any of the artwork or the sculptures inside of the airport, because there are hundreds, probably thousands of videos on that topic. I will admit that I have been freaked out by the horse as well as the artwork inside of the airport for many years, but the more that I learned about the creator of this sculpture, the more that I see things through his eyes. Regarding the artwork inside, it does make you think, and it also makes you feel somewhat fearful of the future. It makes some people ask, do they know something that we should know? Artists want their work to make you feel something, but they can't control how you feel about their work. And Jimenez said that he designed art to provoke. So this is about getting to know the artist, what inspired him to create Mustang, and how it contributed to his death. This image here is a replication of Mustang, which is a sculpture at the Fred Jones Museum of Art at the University of Oklahoma. A lot of people call it Blucifer, but its official name is Mustang. Some people also call it Blue Mustang. Other suggested nicknames besides Blucifer were Satan, Steed, and Blue Devil Horse. For a lot of people, the look of Mustang has a horseman of the apocalypse feel to it. The sculpture itself was $650,000, and it was commissioned in 1993, 2 years before the airport opened, and it was paid for by the Enterprise Fund, not taxpayers, as some people think. One employee of the Denver airport said, "We have this fierce blue Mustang that we looked at as kind of a protector of travelers guarding this airport. But a lot of travelers don't get a feeling of safety when they see this gigantic horse. This horse is anatomically correct. It's 32 feet tall. It weighs 9,000 pounds. It's made of fiberglass and steel, and it is bright blue. The eyes are electric, and they change from red to white. The eyes are LED floodlights, and they're lit all day and all night."
Yeah.
Sure.
Travelers probably get the impression that that thing's going to eat them.
Well, was it
Yeah,
who
I know the
inspired this?
story
Anton
behind-
LaVey?
Yeah, no shit. So,
Seriously.
so here's the thing on regarding the reasoning why the
Mhm.
Mustang was chosen because
Okay.
it to Jimenez, the Luis Jimenez, who actually created it. He was the sculptor, artist.
Carlos.
He felt that
Carlos
Luis,
Jimenez.
or
No,
Luis
I think
Jimenez.
it's pretty sure it's Carlos Jimenez.
No,
Okay.
it's Luis.
Okay. All right.
He felt that the Mustang represented independence and strength
Mm-hmm.
because of the wild Mustangs that still do roam through parts of Colorado. You still can find them, and so that was his reasoning for that. Now, originally, the original sculpture was supposed to be, and I don't think it was done by him. It was going to be done by him or someone else. Was supposed to be the buffalo, the Colorado buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
That got 86 because someone was bitching about political correctness.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
white man got rid of all the buffalo and and all that shit. So they
Yada yada
changed it.
yada. Black man evil. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
exactly.
All right.
So they came up with the
Yakety,
Mustang,
yakety.
and Luis Jimenez ran with it. Now he's a famous sculptor. He was born in 1940. He's got a piece, maybe two pieces, I think, in the Smithsonian Museum. So,
Which doesn't make him like a good guy because
no, he's got some sculptures somewhere
it's
else.
well
throughout
covered that Smithsonian is a pit of evil, so it's pretty much well covered. So.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I personally don't think he was evil, but the Smithsonian definitely. We know that place is freaking.
All right. Let me play this next clip right quick. So
Go ahead.
The artist's
cover some of
wife
the stuff you
understands
just said.
that the eyes have been a point of focus, and she remembers a time when her husband was home alone at night and he heard something in the living room and he went to investigate it. And she said that he sees these two eyes, and then he said that the hairs on the back of his neck stood up, and he thought that somebody had broken into their house. But then he felt a nudge that was familiar, and it was their horse named Blackjack, and he was the model for Mustang. In some kind of way, he broke into their living room. I don't know how he did that. She says that the eyes do not have any evil intent whatsoever. I've seen a lot of people say that the eyes are a tribute to his father that owned a neon shop, but I didn't find any verification that said that he actually said that. I've just seen other people claim that is true. Since we're talking about gigantic blue sculptures in Denver, they have another art installation and it's called Big Blue Bear. And this is what it looks like, but that's a totally different artist and a completely different story. Okay, back to the airport. Now with flying comes a lot of anxiety for people, and seeing that Mustang sculpture as you drive into the airport may increase anxiety, and it also may even be seen as an omen to some or bad luck. Now an airport visitor said that the Mustang is very Colorado, and then it takes a hard left turn with the red eyes and the blue color. Another said that the sculpture just looks like a horse in the wild where the strongest and the meanest lead the pack. Some also complain about the exposed genitals that face oncoming airport traffic. Now, obviously, since it was installed in 2008, it has gotten the airport a ton of attention, some good, some bad. It's situated between the opposing lanes of Peña Boulevard as the road begins to turn sharply north to the terminal building, and security restrictions do not allow for parking or for pedestrians to get anywhere near it. The original plans allow for people to be able to park and to see the sculpture up close, but that had to be dropped because of security concerns after 9/11.
So everybody that's over on my channel in the chat, please, if you've noticed, there is a poll. Please participate in the poll, please, on my chat. And also for those watching on Bunny's YouTube channel as well, please participate in his poll.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
we all know. We all
polls
know,
are available.
We all know, gentlemen, that horses in the wild do in fact appear bright blue and have glowing red eyes.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Naturally. And I love the fact that the biggest objection for a lot of people is like, it's anatomically correct, you know. How many
if it wasn't anatomically correct, it wouldn't be a Mustang.
Does it have a hard on?
B-Dog. It's como está, bitches.
All right, B-Dog.
Hello. Hey, B-Dog, how's it going, brother?
All
right. Good to see you.
Hey, B-Dog.
I have, let me do this real quick screenshot. Not screenshot, screen share. Let me go over here and figure out how to use the computer again. Yeah, so, there.
I mean, they could have picked
right here.
Painted the horse any color.
This is a sculpture that Luis Jimenez did as well. This is from 1980. It was actually commissioned in 1980 and actually finished in 1990. So, yeah, he's a snail. But he does things the traditional way. So that's a Mustang, a blue Mustang or a blue horse with red eyes. And you've got a caballero on top, which is a Mexican word. Or
I believe it's the Pecos Bill, is it not?
I don't know who it is. I don't know.
And and Widowmaker's his horse. I think that's who that is.
Oh, wrong one. Hang on.
Right.
Now, this I can't blow it up any bigger than this, but that is a blue horse with a Native American and Indian on it, chasing that whatever the hell it is. But it's a blue horse with red eyes, and that's in a museum. I don't know. I don't think that's the one that's at the Smithsonian. I think it's like some other museum.
Right.
I don't believe it's. No, yeah, it's not. It's actually in the University of Texas. That's from the University of Texas Museum there. But that's another one he did. It's a blue horse with red eyes, and so I wanted to bring that to your attentiones.
It's almost as though he likes to paint horses blue and give them red.
Well, here's the thing: the story behind that. There's a story behind that. In that, holy crap! Hang on a second. I can't do two things at once. Damn it!
Let me play this clip. Play
that. Roll that.
Unfortunately, tons of visitors are simply being freaked out when they drive by the sculpture because there is no signage or any explanation. But Jimenez did want signs to be put up so that visitors could learn about the Mustang, but that did not pan out for security reasons. People despised this sculpture so badly that there was even a Facebook group that was created, and it was called Bye Bye Blue Mustang, but that page no longer exists. Some thought that it was a monument to the Denver Broncos, but that isn't the case. The horse was meant to capture the spirit of the plains where herds of wild Mustangs once roamed, and it has bulging veins and muscles, and Jimenez felt that his horse would represent the power and the freedom of the American Mustang. Mustangs are known for being hard to manage, and they're the feral descendants of 16th century steeds the conquistadors brought to North America. The initial proposal was for a sculpture of a buffalo stampede, but it was considered politically incorrect because buffalo were hunted to near extinction in the West. Jimenez then went on to propose the Mustang, and he also said that they provided an early method of long-distance travel the same way that airplanes do today. The Mustang is divided into three main sections. It's the head, the torso, and the hind quarter.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Hey, how come this thing hasn't been graffitied on yet? Where's the fun in that?
Well, somebody did spread some paint on it. They tried to graffiti it and it wouldn't stick.
Somebody took pot shots at it too with a rifle.
Yeah. I got that. Let me play that.
Yeah, cool.
The statue wouldn't be completed and installed until the 18th of February 2008, 2 years after his passing. Taking the life of its creator wouldn't be the only thing that the statue would be known for though. 11 years later, after its erect placement, witnesses saw a passerby aiming and shooting at it, and well, I'll have the news that reported on the situation explain the rest.
What should have been a routine drive to DIA for Lyft drivers like Anthony Barella,
I was taking 2 ladies to the airport,
turned into a bizarre and scary situation Sunday for a handful of drivers.
And I see a man by the horse with a big, I don't really know guns that well, but a big, long military gun shooting at cars.
we started kind of freaking out a little bit, but really then we freaked out because he turned towards traffic and started shooting at traffic.
Witnesses say the man started shooting at the Mustang before turning his gun towards traffic. Police say the man appeared to have shot himself by the time they got to the scene. He later died at the hospital. No one else was injured, but the situation still traumatic for those driving, caught completely off guard.
I further did a bit of digging to find out more on what triggered him to do this, but there was nothing. I guess we should be glad that no one else got hurt, since these types of situations usually take the turn for the worst.
Yeah, I love how that witness said, I don't know anything about guns, but it was a big, long military gun.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Well, I don't know many sculptures that kind of make me want to like shoot at people. I have to say that I haven't like looked at any like sculpture and said, you know what, I need to like start shooting at it and shooting at people like that.
Well, somebody did have the bright idea to destroy the Baphomet sculpture over in DC or wherever the hell it was. Chicago,
oh, really?
New York.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
oh yeah.
Oh, you mean on the somebody? It was on the courthouse in New York. So somebody destroyed it.
Someone took that out. Yeah. Oh yeah. They I don't know how they did it, but they pretty much decapitated it.
Maybe there's hope for this world yet. Maybe there's hope.
I did hear something about that. I think. I mean, what is it? What is it with some of these places? They've got all these like demons and bloody depictions of the devil on them. You know what I mean?
Because they're Satanists.
I don't know.
Is it?
Because they like to order pizza a lot.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah,
Whoa.
there you go. There you go.
Those kind of pizzas, right?
Let's learn a little bit more about the sculptor right quick.
Yes.
So,
okay.
Luis Jimenez was born in El Paso in 1940, and his family was originally from Mexico, and his art focuses on Hispanic themes. He started working in his father's electric shop at the age of 6, and this is how he learned welding, how to use neon lights, and how to spray paint. His father made big over-the-top neon hotel signs, according to an old friend of Jimenez's. And Jimenez studied architecture and then art and received a bachelor's in fine art at the University of Texas, and he also did additional studies in Mexico City. He said that he was influenced by the lowrider culture of brightly painted fiberglass bodywork, and some critics say that his work was outlandish and just a bit too much, while others saw it as a symbol of the Chicano and working class experience in the American West, which was a nod to his own heritage. He said that he only reflects what he sees and what he's known, and that his work is a social commentary. And his work explores a variety of themes from death to illegal immigration and border crossings while using very bold and bright colors. Once as Jimenez was driving near Santa Fe, he saw a dying coyote by the side of the road, and it was hit by a car, and its back was broken and it was howling. And he ended the animal's pain by killing her with his bare hands, and she entered into his consciousness permanently, becoming the source of his howl, lithograph, and sculpture. During a period in the mid-90s when Jimenez lost the vision in his left eye and began to turn inward, he produced a self-portrait that developed through several generations of hand-colored lithographs depicting himself as a canine. In 1969, he created a very powerful sculpture, and it's called Man on Fire. And the sculpture is of a man in flames that drew its inspiration from the Mexican story of Cuauhtémoc, whose feet were put in a fire when he was tortured by Spanish conquistadors, as well as Buddhist monks in South Vietnam who set themselves on fire to protest alleged persecution of Buddhists by the South Vietnamese government. It's a very well-known image that you've probably seen before, and it's something that has always fascinated me because I have a fear of fire, and I cannot imagine what that felt like. And the people that were there said that he never moved a muscle, he never made a sound, and for 10 minutes he was nothing but a burning match on the ground. Then finally his body collapsed. A witness said, "I don't know exactly when he died because he never yelled out in pain." This sculpture was displayed at the Smithsonian. This sculpture here is outside of the Smithsonian. Does the horse look familiar? This sculpture depicts a Mexican man carrying a woman and an infant on his back across the Rio Grande. Border crossing was conceived as a tribute to the artist's grandfather who, with his grandmother and father, illegally crossed the border between Mexico and Texas in 1924. He intended for this piece to be dedicated to the migrant workers who risked their lives to cross the Rio Bravo, which is what the Rio Grande is called on the Mexican side of the border. As you can see, he has sculpted blue horses with red eyes before.
He likes the color blue.
How come it looks like a Spanish blowfill?
He made the...
Well, I mean, this guy's got some. This guy's kind of disturbed in a way. I mean,
well, yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean either.
And he got that blind eye thing going on.
Well, here's the thing. I read something on his eye. Apparently, he did lose his eye.
Had a cornea surgery, and it
he
deteriorated.
had it basically taken out and put a glass eye in. But when he was younger, he had a BB gun and shot himself in the eye.
Ralphie!
Shoot your eye out, kid! He literally did. And so now he had some. They did fix his shit. They did fix his eye up a little bit and got his vision back. But yeah, over time, he ended up losing his vision and everything else, and then he got a glass eye.
Well, so this is the incident that has made Blucifer live in infamy. Okay, this is how Miss Luis Jimenez passed away. So here
Luis died at the age of 65. His close friend said that Luis was in his studio working on the sculpture. The horse's head was finished and he was beginning to give the body its final coat of paint. And a piece of the sculpture came loose from a hoist and it pinned him to the steel support. Now, close friends said that the accident did sever his femoral artery, and as he was being taken to the hospital, he called his brother David and said, "I'm not going to make it." And he was pronounced dead at the hospital, and two of his sons completed the sculpture, and it was installed in 2008, which was more than 15 years after it was commissioned. And there had been a number of delays with the sculpture which led to lawsuits. Jimenez said that people were always mad at him because he cannot work fast. He said, "I use very traditional methods to build a sculpture and make molds, so it takes 2 or 3 years to make a sculpture. So I guess since this sculpture was so massive, it took an extremely long time." And among those who knew him, he is remembered for his enormous generosity and positivity to fellow artists and students and neighbors and nonprofits, as much as he is for his artwork. The only time that you're likely to find the word small applied to him is in regard to the size of his ego, a friend said. So, what do you think? Do you still think that the sculpture is an evil demon horse? I would really love to hear your thoughts.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Hey, quick draw. Where's El Cabong?
Oh, Babalu.
Babalu.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, so basically, what you have here is an extremely large, extremely disturbing, albeit sinister sculpture that has like one death that we know of to its name.
That we know of, yes.
That's a body count, yeah. And they said that the reason why he was hurried, that he was rushing to get it done, and he made a mistake, and that's why it fell on him. But but I don't know. I mean, it's just like it's just like with Denver International Airport. Everything is just like one notch off. You know, everything is just like your brain is like something's wrong here, something's screwed up here. You know, and it's like it's like something's like triggering your fight or flight response, and
well,
it's
they got the secret base thing underneath the airport too, don't they?
All those
tunnels.
That's been debunked.
That's the theory.
That's been debunked.
Uh-huh.
Totally debunked. Totally debunked. They
The fact
take
that it's
people
like
down there all the time.
several miles outside of town. We're talking like a half hour.
Right. When the old airport was located inside Denver.
Right.
And there was a question. There was one video I saw, and there was a thing about the original the airport that was originally in Denver. There was no problem with that airport. No, none at all. None.
No, it wasn't even
the
full
question
capacity.
then was, why did they even want to build a new airport? What was the whole point of building a new
it
airport?
wasn't even
that
full
big?
capacity, and it had
Because-
places that could have been expanded. And
and there
yet,
was really no need for it other than
we
maybe
can make
political.
it evil.
Yes,
Evil. Once we will build the houses and you eat the bugs.
There you go. There you go. But, I mean, it's just like what's if you're going to like make something that's a sculpture that's supposed to like be welcoming, or that's supposed to like be like a symbol. Why would I just don't understand the mentality of making something that freaking evil looking.
Yeah,
It's just absolutely bizarre to me.
If you look at the position of the horse itself, that's fine, the way it's reared up and all that. But it's got its veins, it's got its blue, and its eyes, and even like the mane, what do you call that? The hair on it, mane, and the tail, they look like flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like the shape of flames. It's like,
well,
I think
it was made.
You look at the body, the torso of the horse. It looks emaciated almost. You see the ribs.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it was made to invoke questions, like the artist said. It was made to made to invoke conversation.
I question the artist's sanity.
Well, yeah, you can. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I can agree with you on that.
Well, the thing is, okay, he saw he like comes into his living room in the middle of the night, and his horse is in his living room, and suddenly after that he starts sculpting things with glowing eyes.
Wilbur,
horses with glowing eyes. Okay. And then there's that whole story about him, like killing a dying coyote, and suddenly he's obsessed with coyote, and said it entered into his consciousness or whatever. I mean, it's just like
it's kind of a it's kind of a stressful.
That doesn't sound like Christianity. That sounds like paganism to me. I mean, and I mean, it's
definitely.
just like
weird.
Did we say
weird
Satan?
Satan? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just like really. I mean, people are disquieted by this. I mean, you talk about kids getting upset when they see it. Now, kids, the thing about kids are like animals or like dogs. Okay, they sense evil. I mean, they sense when somebody's wrong or something's off. Yeah. Okay,
I can see really scary and spooky looking to a little kid, of course. And you got the big
especially
eye.
at night, especially at night when the eyes are.
Yeah,
you go to the airport, and this is the first thing you see, and then you get into the airport, and they got all freaking shit in there.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
by the time you get on the plane, to get to San Diego, you're already suffering PTSD.
Yeah. You need to go to the bar from the bar.
Exactly. Yes.
Welcome to hell. I mean, Denver.
Well, it's like my friend Belmont lives in Denver, and he has to fly his wife out, and I asked him, I was like, "Do you ever get used to Blucifer?" And he's like, "No." He says because there's this rise before you come over till it comes into view. And then he's like, and every single time I come over that rise, I'm like, oh,
Hardcore
every single time.
Hardcore International. There you go, baby.
Right,
Welcome to Denver.
So okay.
Has anybody ever come over the hill and then that thing's up there and they crash the car?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, obviously somebody
I wouldn't
mentally
doubt it.
ill, thought that they had to shoot things up.
They shot at it.
Now, come on now. He could have gazed into that horse's eyes and it would. Woo, woo, woo,
yeah. The gargoyles told him to.
Anyway.
Yes, the gargoyle. The gargoyle told him to.
Well, one of the gargoyles talks, so
I know
it's possible. It's possible, man. But anyway, so I mean, just take it all together. I mean, at the very least, it's a very bad idea. And it's like the pretentiousness of Denver kind of encapsulated in one sculpture,
No doubt.
It's like we're so much we're so much more enlightened than you, and we're so much more elevated than you that we'll let somebody create a 32-foot tall, 9,000-pound demonic stallion, and we'll stick it at the place of prominence, inviting people into Denver.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
Sounds good to me.
No wonder the state's
what could go wrong?
I mean, this is kind of like a DEI hire, I mean,
kind of.
I mean, Jimenez. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they've been doing this for generations, hiring people just to virtue signal rather than hire somebody competent or whatever.
Could it be ESG?
Well,
ESG.
Well, they don't know where the funding came from, though. Because the funding is kind of a dead end. They said it
probably came from the same people that funded the Georgia Guidestones that mysteriously blew up.
Well, we might do Guidestones one of these days.
That's another one. Yeah, we got to find out. That'd be interesting.
What about USAA? Did it come from that?
Oh,
it could. Well,
who knows?
Entirely possible.
You never know.
Entirely possible. It'd be interesting to see. I mean, because they still don't know who paid for the Denver International Airport, because they said that the organization that's listed as who on that stone doesn't exist. So who paid for the damn thing?
And it's talking about the Masons on that stone. So what are the Masons involved with an airport for?
Exactly. And like I said, it's like the whole entire thing is like one thing off, and the very first thing you see is that. You see that?
You see that, Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed's gone.
You see it, Mr. Ed from hell.
Mr.
Mr. Ed from hell.
You take all those drugs that John
Hello,
did,
Wilbur. I want your soul.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, let's play that one. Let's play that guy looking at Blucifer one more time.
New World Order Airport. You see such a lovely, artistic creation, right? There's no Satanists running the world, is there? There's no Satanist positions of power in government, even locally. It's not at all satanic, right? It's perfectly normal, guys. What's wrong with you? Alright. Yeah, man, it feels like I'm being chased by this guy. Get out of here! It's right behind me, man. Blucifer! He's coming to get me!
I think that guy had too many deep fried Twinkies.
Yes.
Well,
decaf, dude.
Yeah,
Decaf.
he might have been. He might have been on a little bit of meth. I'm thinking, but anyway. But yeah. So
Coyote.
So okay. So you guys feel like you've had enough information given to you to make a determination one way or another?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay. All right.
Blucifer is a hardcore.
Yeah.
It is confirmed. Blucifer is a parkour.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh man. Give me a second.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
A demonic parkour. Of the apocalypse.
It's the gargoyle parkour.
All right, I gotta pull up my I gotta pull up my poll right quick.
Pants.
All right. Even if you're not commenting right now, make sure you vote. We're gonna close out these polls and the next so this is my post here. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And ending the poll.
Mine's closed.
Okay.
All right.
I got one vote, and it was 100% confirmed.
I got 3 votes.
3.
And they're all 100% confirmed.
Confirmed. Okay. All right. So the chat is convinced this thing is demonic or satanic. So all right. What say you, Abby?
I say it's a confirmed parkour. Yes.
Confirmed parkour. But is it an evil parkour?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right.
All parkours are evil.
Some of them are hardworking.
But they're still evil.
Make a living. All right. Well, okay. Fair enough. All right, Squirrel. What do you think, man?
Gee, hang on a sec. Let me have a real hard think about this.
All right. Okay. All right.
That thing is evil. Yeah.
Evil. Okay.
Praise
Jesus. Yeah. All right. Touch the screen.
Exercise the demon.
Hallelujah, brother. Hallelujah.
All right.
It's a miracle.
Okay, Wookie. What you feeling, sir?
Okay. This is going to be, I'm going to say it's debunked.
That's debunked.
What?
Oh.
Yes.
What? Okay.
I'm going to say it's debunked because
give us your reason.
My reasoning is humans spend too much time looking at things like a 32-foot tall fiberglass and steel freaking mannequin and with red eyes, and it's blue, and they read into a lot of shit. That's the whole point of this artist. What he did, the way he made that, especially the details went into it, like the rib cage. You can see the ribs, you can see the veins. Okay, his mane is red, etc. The red eyes. Now, going back and looking at the history of the artist, that color, that specific color blue, he's used in many different works over his lifetime, and he's made more than one horse in that color. So, to say that it's actually an homage to Satan, I think it's kind of I just think it's, people read into it a little too much.
Well, maybe
there was an
maybe
accident.
It's not homage to Satan, but
it is creepy. It is creepy. It's scary looking. Okay, I get all of that. I totally understand it. I totally agree with that.
Okay.
But to say that it's satanic, as far as the question goes, is Lucifer satanic? No.
Excuse me.
In my opinion, no. So
okay, there, John Podesta. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Whoa.
I have a lot of pizza for you guys.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa.
All right. Okay, Carl.
Somebody answer the serious. Could someone answer the serious question for me?
Okay.
Yes.
Who the hell is this guy, and what have they done with Wookiee?
Seriously.
I want to know. Better yet, Cruel. I want to know, how much did he get? How much did he get? And how's
yeah, exactly. How much to pay you, Book?
Well,
wait.
Raisins with some M&Ms and a glass of water.
When did you become Scully? You've always been Fox. When the hell did you become Scully? What the hell?
What the hell?
I
you've always been a molder, man.
Card there, Wookie.
You've been a molder.
Well, once I looked into more of the background behind the artist himself and look at the works he's done over his lifetime, understanding where his whole he liked the bright colors in his artwork.
I agree, B-Dog.
It was an almost,
I agree.
Shiny.
No. No, I just don't think it is satanic. To
me,
looking at the question specifically, is Blucifer satanic? I say no. Creepy, scary, goofy, yes. Satanic, no.
Methinks Wookie.
It's not a freaking statue of Baphomet. If it was a statue of Baphomet, hey, 100%. Fucking, chop that thing down.
Methinks Wookie has been eating the bugs too much.
The bugs. No, it's the bugs.
I think so.
Yes.
I think
bugs.
I think Wookie is ready to eat the bugs. I do think
the bugs.
Yes. The bugs.
The bugs. Want to see what like it?
Well,
Wookie, it does not matter because you are outnumbered.
No,
right,
Wookie.
I got a message from you from Gabi.
Who gives a shit?
It gets old. Who gives a shit? It's still not satanic. It's
all right,
creepy,
because everybody else voted confirmed. Everybody else voted confirmed, so.
Good for you!
Yay, we the winner! Yay!
We the winner!
Yay!
Chocolate pudding! Chocolate pudding! Yay!
All right. Yeah. Bug eater. There you go. All right. All right. So basically, Wookie can look at a 32-foot tall electric blue stallion with Swinky hanging out and with glowing red eyes and just say, "Oh, it's an artistic choice. It's an artistic choice." So there you go.
No,
all right,
no kids. No kids.
They're gonna put some lederhosen on him or something.
No kids. You see the danger of drinking too much Bud Light.
Oh, that's a good one. I love that. That's good.
There you go.
Bud Light.
All right, everybody. We nobody showed up.
Yay!
Hardly anybody showed up.
My name on
We
a
had
can
21.
now.
Yeah, we had 21 people eyeballs. Nobody was commenting, but I think we had fun. So that's all. That's the most important thing.
No,
anybody?
Thank you, B-Dog.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice to see you, B-Dog.
Yeah, hey, man. Yeah, B-Dog was commenting. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody, can you think of conspiracy for next week, or was this the
Cryptid?
Okay.
Yeah. What the hell happened to
How
Wookie?
about? And this is right up.
Wookie?
Yes.
Where's Wookie?
Where's Wookie?
Yeah, where's Wookie? Why have they done Wookie?
Where Wookie?
Who's this pod person they stuck over here? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Invasion.
This bug guy owns a pizza place now. Anyway.
Yes, exactly.
All righty. All righty.
How about something right up your alley, buddy?
Okay.
What about Snallygaster?
What the hell?
The what now?
The Snallygaster.
The Snallygaster. Okay.
I don't want to hear about what you do in the bathroom.
Yeah, What you do on your own time, that is up. That is your thing. We're not going to do a show on it. All right. Okay. All right.
It's
How
an
about
Appalachian. It's an Appalachian. I think it's Appalachian legend. Flying creature.
Oh,
called a
okay.
Snallygaster.
Right.
It's a combination between a bird, a dragon, and something else. Yeah.
Well, I got an idea. How about Elizabeth Banthery?
Ooh,
Was she a vampire? Yeah.
Is she the chick that was in a castle and like took baths in people's blood?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
the
the chick. And then they sentenced her to life and they locked her up and put a made a brick wall in the door, and so she was in there forever or something like that.
Yeah. And,
okay.
And there's. Yep. Does that sound like somebody? Okay. All right.
Hey,
so
let's do that. Sounds interesting.
All righty. So next week we'll do Elizabeth
She might be the queen of the park horse.
Was she a vampire? Vampirus. Anyway. All right. See you next week, everybody.
Definitely a murderer.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Hold on.